Should a woman pay half the rent? What do you guys think?
If it's with a man, you know what I'm saying? I say the man pay for it, you know?
Why, man?
Because what are they good for? No, I'm playing.
You said never let me go.
Your name?
I'm Khalid.
Should a woman pay half the rent? What do you think? Come look at this.
100%. 100%, yeah.
Okay. Why?
The thing is, like, man and woman, they tend to earn the same amount,
Okay.
like same income. So in 2022,
Okay.
like, women expect to be treated equally. That could start with the rent. If I make more money than her, I would definitely like pay more.
You got the juice now, man.
Exactly.
Like, it's a proportion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if I make more money than her, like, I'll pay more for the rent. But like today, in today's like world, like women, they could make more money than the guys.
They're
So
capable, yeah.
so where's the logic in it? You know what I mean? But yeah, like definitely, yeah, gotta pay the rent.
Like you guys should go 50-50, right?
50-50.
The women are thinking we the guys has to pay for everything whilst they take care of the house and the kids. What do you think?
Man, it's no more this way.
It doesn't work that way anymore.
Man, we far from that. like people are struggling, man. Like, you know.
Okay.
I mean, like rent, life is getting very hard to live in, like, you know, and
especially New York.
Man, New York is sick. Like, and you know what? People, they get together to pay half rent. It's been like I used to live in Sydney, Australia. The rent was so high that people, even though they don't really like each other or something, they would live together just to split the rent.
Just for the bills.
You know what I mean? What? Just for the bills. So it's getting very interesting in both, and they would like, you know, earn benefits from it, like, you know, like just half the rent, half bills.
Whoa, that's not love.
Yeah, it's now like people, they get together for that reason.
That's not
which is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Your name?
Julia.
Should a woman pay half the rent? What do you think?
In New York City, absolutely.
Why?
Because everything in New York City is ridiculously expensive. We're the second most expensive state in the United States. And so with that into consideration, and people aren't making enough, people are getting pushed out into the other boroughs and into upstate because they can't afford to live in the city anymore.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Do you think it has to be like 50-50?
I think that 50-50 is a good start.
Yeah, baby.
There needs a little bit more complicated than that. I think there needs to be more negotiation and more of a conversation on who deserves housing, how housing is a human right. And there are so many empty hotels, empty apartment buildings that are just sitting there.
Really?
Absolutely, and there are more homeless people in New York City than there are more apartments, empty apartments, than there are homeless people. We have the housing.
You can't afford it.
We can't afford it. Absolutely.
I mean, most of the females are like, men has to pay for everything whilst they take care of the house and the kids. I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way.
I think everybody needs to pay for their share, you know?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just said I can follow you.
Artist_Meritrick.
Your name?
Ellie. Laura.
Should a woman pay half the rent? What do you guys think?
I think yes, but I'm from Norway, which is everything is 50-50. So for me, that's normal.
Same. I was living with my boyfriend, and I was paying like half the rent. That's normal for me.
So you think it's normal?
Yeah. 100%.
Whoa, you guys are so nice. I mean, yeah, because I mean, most of them were like, no,
really?
The man has to pay for everything whilst they take care of the house and the kids. I'm like, really? We are in 2022.
No, I do believe, like, say that if a woman sacrifices her entire career and is like a stay-at-home wife or mom or whatever, I do believe, like, yeah, obviously she doesn't have a job and she's sacrificing herself. But if both people are working 50-50, both people are helping at home, raising the kids 50-50, everything should be 50-50. But it's not fair if both people are working 50-50 and only the woman is taking care of the kids and only doing the house chores. Then everything should be 50-50.
I mean, that's the work of the woman.
Yeah.
Right? Of course she has to take care of the kids.
Yeah.
No, but the man as well. Both.
Okay.
It's not just one, like, yeah, if it's gonna be 50-50 rent, the woman shouldn't have two jobs, no.
Really, nigga?
You know? So,
Guys, do you agree with her? Okay.
everything. If one thing is 50-50, everything should be 50-50. Yeah.
The same take on what she was saying. If the mom has a really nice career and the dad is staying at home, he shouldn't pay for the rent.
Yeah,
so it goes both ways. And he's taking care of the kids, and maybe he could cook and do everything, all the chores.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
But if we're both paying half-half, of course taking care of the kids half-half, doing the laundry half, like everything.
The laundry too?
Of course.
Hell no!
Or maybe like if you take the trash, I'll do the laundry. Like just
if he cooks, I will clean after. That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Something, but it needs to be balanced. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do a full-time work job and then go home and do everything for the man. No, he needs to do something as well. Unless he wants to pay for everything, then yeah. So when we say 50-50, we actually mean 50-50. Not just like the money-wise.
Your IG so they can follow you guys.
Ellie Marie Gronovic.
Mine is Laura Magge.
Your name?
Shanae. Sophia.
Should a woman pay half the rent? What do you guys think?
I think if you're in a relationship where you're making similar amounts of money, then yeah. If it's with a man, you know what I'm saying? I say the man pay for it, you know? Because what are they good for?
We're gonna do a deep dive on.
No, I'm playing. I think if your incomes are similar and the possibilities are there and you can go 50-50, then yeah.
That's exactly the answer I want.
You know what I'm saying? But with a man, no.
Your IG so they can follow you guys.
At Shanae Bay, SHANAIBAE. So find Sophia, you know, SOFINE, SOFIAAA.
Your name?
Alice.
Tyler.
Emily.
Should a woman pay half the rent? What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Why?
because it should be equal on both sides.
It doesn't matter what gender you are, if you're in a relationship, it's an equal partnership. So yes, I think it should be split. It's 2022, so.
Oh, okay.
I agree with Tyler.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So you think the woman can contribute, right?
Yeah,
She wants to pay for it.
not pay for it entirely, but yeah, I think it should be equal.
50-50.
Yeah.
Whoa, you guys are so nice.
I think it depends on what your financial situation is. Like, if you're in a relationship, like, it's not always a given that the man is going to be the breadwinner of the family.
Oh,
It could be
okay.
the woman. So it's just should be split.
Okay. Your IG so they can follow you.
Mine's Tyler Watkins 8.
Emily_Murphy with 3 Y.
Your name?
Caroline. Victoria.
Should a woman pay half the rent? What do you guys think?
If they're sharing an apartment, yes.
You think so?
Yeah, they should split. Yeah.
I think that whoever's splitting the apartment should split rent, but you should split rent according to your income, because if one person has a way higher income and one person has way less, then splitting it equally isn't a responsible way to split the responsibility.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Because you're earning a lot differently.
Oh, okay.
If you have a bigger room, you pay a little bit more. You have a smaller room, pay a little bit less.
I mean, what if you guys are married to each other?
Then you would split. I mean, income could be a factor. If one person does grocery shopping and the other person doesn't, that could be a factor. But generally speaking, there should be some sort of split. Yeah.
So does it have to be like 50-50?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I think if you had like equal income, you could do 50-50 relatively easily, especially supposedly like if you're married and you're sharing the same like bedroom and you have the apartment laid out, so you're not necessarily like one person has one side of the apartment, one person has another side.
Okay.
Then 50-50 is more likely, but again, it like really depends on how much you have
Your
like
income is
coming
okay.
in,
Okay.
because you know, I don't know, like it can get real
All right.
Okay, bye.